Hey, how's it going everyone? This video is a Visage full chapter 1 walkthrough. This is the Lucy chapter, the chapter that originally released with the game. I'm going to show you how to beat the entire chapter and also get all of the collectibles. Those are the Matryoshka dolls, I think they're called. That help you with getting the achievement or trophy Matryoshka dolls master. Thank you all very much for tuning into the video. Let me know in the comment section if you found this helpful at all. Let's get this going. Right, so I'm going to skip this little cutscene here. It's kind of brutal. I'm not sure how YouTube's going to feel about that. Because this is a guide, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's a very nasty way to start a game though. However, I'm just trying to help you guys get through this chapter if you're stuck on it. This game's about to get its full release. The game does have some performance issues. At least on PC, and I've seen other people suffer with the same problems, but maybe that's just because it's still in early access. There's a big update coming for this game. Perhaps it will improve. So when you start here, you have to hop through that first door. The phone rings, you can answer it, but you don't have to. It's just one of your neighbors telling you about how you've been missing in action for a few weeks. When you come down here and spin a left, you're going to get a message about your sanity meter. But get rid of that, turn on this light. Come down these stairs and grab this note. This note's going to tell you about the garage key, or the garage key, the car hold key. Come back up the stairs and down this hallway towards the front door and you'll get a notification about paranormal events, telling you about sanity and how that correlates to paranormal events. Come up the stairs and into the bathroom. There's some pills here. I think I may have used one pill through this run. I kind of just grabbed these so that if you do get into a sticky situation and your sanity's low, you can take a pill, although you shouldn't really need them. Come out of the bathroom, turn on the light that's on the wall next to it, and then follow the corridor left. Pick up the picture of the panda that's on the door and enter the room. When you approach the desk with drawings on it, this closet will crack open. Open up the closet and face the back wall of the closet, and you'll have to knock on the back wall 3 times. When you do it twice, the light will come on. On the 3rd time, you'll get a knockback that's really loud and boomy, and when you've done that, it will open the living room door down in the main hall. So head into the living room, which is down the stairs and through that door. Approach the TV and it will turn itself off and then back on when you turn around and walk away, and then you can get the basement key that's on the dresser right here. Grab that, put it in your inventory, and swing a left. So there are 10 collectibles for us to get. You'll have to use the key to open the next 2 doors. There's also a lighter in the next area. There's 10 collectibles in this first chapter. The dolls. What are they called? Matryoshka dolls? Or something? Matryoshka dolls? Something like that. 3 of them are missable. So I'm going to go ahead and get those 3, and then at the end we can get the rest of them. So we're going to head into the dining room, right, and then through the door into the laundry room. And you'll want to search the dryer to get the set of keys from your jeans. Like I said, I'll get those 3 collectibles that you can miss, and then at the end of the game you can get the other 7, and you don't have to worry about being hunted by anything. Making it nice and easy to collect those without anything trying to follow you around and kill you. So we can stick purely to the route of beating this chapter. So let's head back out the way we came and then swing a left through the first door, turn your lighter on, down the stairs and through the door that's directly opposite you. Keep moving towards the TV and there's an open room on your right, and you might catch a glimpse of Lucy there. Switch on the light and then the camera will start flashing that's over here on this ledge. Grab the camera and Lucy's going to appear with her imaginary friend behind her. Take a couple of pictures of that and then back up to about here by this step. This will make sure that your sanity isn't decreasing while you're standing there looking at Lucy. It's kind of awkward to find spots where your sanity isn't going down, but if you stand right where I was, you won't lose sanity. Also, there's another lighter on the shelf right there that I just grabbed. And we're just going to stand here and wait for Lucy to go away. It will take a second, but when she's disappeared, you can wait for the light to stop flickering. I think that lets you know that she's gone, but when she has gone, this door is going to open up and you can pull it back open. We're going back the way we came up these stairs, and we're going to go left. Try and be quick here because Lucy can come and get you if you wander around too much. And we're going to go right, and then left into this room. Turn on your lighter and head towards the back wall here on the left side, and you'll get that creepy image of Lucy and her friend. Open up the door, and when you've looked at that image, the door we just came back through to get to this area will have changed, and it'll take you outside when you go through it. And you can go and mess around in Lucy's treehouse. So follow the sign that says guilt when you gain control. And head this way. So I really wanted to produce the guides for this game for a while, and seeing as the full release for this game comes out on the 30th, I thought I'd go ahead and do the 2 chapters that are available to me. That's Lucy and Dolores. And then I'll try and take on chapter 3 and 4 when they come out. Apparently it's going to be a really big update. I'm looking forward to it a lot. Although I'm not sure if I'll post my blind playthroughs over here on YouTube. I may do, but I've been doing a lot of my blind playthroughs on Twitch recently. If you find these guides useful or you're interested in watching my blind playthroughs, feel free to follow me at Twitch. The link for that should be in the description, but it's just twitch.tv/ifreams if you want to come and support your boy. So we're heading to the treehouse here. We need to climb this ladder. And once you get up here, look to your right and you'll see a bunch of pictures. Behind this one that says, "I want to be your friend, Lucy," spin it around and you'll get a key. Use the key on the box that's in the corner of the room. Before you pick up the picture, grab the collectible that's under the table in the back corner, a very sneaky one. That's one of the missable ones that I told you about. You can't come back to this area once you've been here, so make sure you get that. Once you interact with the piece of paper that's in the box, this sort of cutscene will happen where a voice is talking to you on the radio. You still can grab the collectible while all this is going on, and you kind of just stand here and listen to it for a little while.
I want to help you.
Very creepy.
Your parents wouldn't understand, Lucy. Only you can understand. Get rid of it, Lucy. Do it, Lucy. Do it. Get rid of it, Lucy. Do it, Lucy. Get rid of it, Lucy. Do it. Get rid of it, Lucy. 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 Do it, Lucy. Get rid of it, Lucy. Your parents wouldn't understand, Lucy. Only you can understand. Get rid of it, Lucy. Do it, Lucy. Do it. Get rid of it, Lucy. Do it, Lucy. Get rid of it, Lucy. Do it. Get rid of it, Lucy. 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 Lucy.
That goes on for quite some time. So, eventually you'll fall through the floor. And we end up back in the house, I think. Creepy stuff. And all the light switches have been removed, so we can't turn lights on anymore. But because we're just moving point to point, you shouldn't really have to worry about being attacked. As long as you follow along with me, you should be fine. The thing that is annoying about this game is you can't pause it, or at least at the moment you can't. If you pause the game, time keeps ticking on. Although there's a lot of auto-saving in the game, so you shouldn't have to backtrack too far if you do die. We're going up the stairs that we've already used a couple of times, back into the main hall area, and up the stairs. And we're going to swing her right here, and then we need to look into Lucy's room, and you can see Lucy sitting there doing something, and we get a jump scare. Creepy. So let's head back, and then swing her left. We need to go into the parents' room, and then we can use the closet door that connects to Lucy's room to get back into Lucy's room. So that's what we need to do, open up the closet door. You can't use your lighter in here, or at least I couldn't see anything, so I had to use the camera to see exactly where I was going. But you pretty much just want to move through the closet and open the door. And right here you can find this poster with a red door on it. And you need to interact with that a few times to reveal a hole in the wall, and eventually the game will let you step through. There are certain segments of the game in which your sanity gets reset, and I think this is one of them. I don't think you can lose sanity in this area. I'm pretty sure your sanity goes back to full in certain sections. In this room you need to find a key. I got really lucky here, and it was in the first set of drawers, but it can be in any of the set of drawers that are in this room, so I think it might be just a select few drawers it can appear in, but I'll show you where all the drawers are. If it isn't in the ones I've just looked in, it'll be in one of these. Just look around the room. Don't go too far back into the room, because Lucy is there and she'll chase you and kill you if you're not too careful. But right here I was just looking for locations of drawers so that I could show you in case you don't get as lucky as I did. But yeah, it should be in one of these drawers somewhere. You're looking for that key with a bird cage on it. I think there's another little set of drawers back here somewhere. So just check those drawers, find your key. Once you've got that, you'll come around this corner and get a little jump scare from Lucy right there. And when you can see the door, you'll notice that Lucy is walking away from it. Wait for her to take a good few steps away from it and then make a beeline for the door. Get to the door and use the key quickly, otherwise she'll grab you and kill you. You can just walk into the door and hold interact to open it. It's not a door you have to pull outwards. And in this area as well, Lucy will chase you, so keep moving forward and get to the red door. Again, it's another door you can just interact with and walk through. And once you get into here, go to the door that's furthest away from you, interact with it, walk back and interact with the door you came through, and the doors will disappear. And you've got this bird in a cage that you're in a room with. Just keep circling around it and taking photos until it disappears, and then Lucy will appear in the corner of the room. So in this section they're kind of trying to give you the impression that Lucy is killing the bird, although if you go and take a look at Lucy, she isn't really doing anything but moving her hands around. But whatever, it's creepy enough. So when she's done, the door will appear, and in this room, don't head through the next room, there's a collectible in here just next to these photos on the wall and stuff. Another one of the missable ones. Make sure you grab that if you want all of those collectibles. And now we're going to head through the door. Head through the door directly opposite. Through we go. And you'll have a wardrobe that's directly opposite you. You'll just need to go and interact with that. So just walk towards it. Go and interact with it. Easy. Jump scares. First time you play this game, it is a very scary one, especially how the random jump scares work. Like, you can just get jump scared out of nowhere sometimes, and you've also got enemies that stalk you around the house when your sanity's low. So when you gain control here, you want to swing left into the bathroom and grab the mannequin jaw out of the sink, and then head back down the stairs. Swing it around down the stairs we've used a couple of times, that's these ones, and through the door that's directly opposite you. Swing a right out of the door and then another right after that one, down the small set of stairs, and you'll want to use the mannequin jaw on the mannequin here next to the wardrobe, and then open that wardrobe and start taking pictures of the back of the wardrobe with the camera. And then you'll get another jump scare and dragged into the wardrobe. This will take you to another section of the house. So in this area I don't think you can use your lighters, which kind of sucks, because it is dark in some sections. But give it a second and you'll be allowed to interact with this door. I think straight away it doesn't let you interact with it. You might have to wait a few seconds, but go through that door, head left, and we're going up the stairs. Right here you'll get a jump scare from Lucy. She's right in your face. And then we want to go right here. Don't go into the room at the back here, like when it opens for you. Don't go into that room. Go into this one, the first left. And go forward through this door. You'll end up in this room with all the clothes around and stuff, and head through the door. There's a radio on here. You can turn that off if you like. I just strolled past it. Keep following the hallway. All the way around. Keep following. and through here, and there's a door at the end we need to go through. Through that door. Ignore the fallen mannequin. Up the stairs, and then up these stairs. So that noise means that I'm being chased right now, I'm pretty sure, but I managed just to keep moving and avoid him. Open up this door, and you'll end up in this room that's full of wardrobes. There's another one of the collectibles in this room, and I think it's this wardrobe in the middle. I'll show you exactly where it is. You don't want to open any other wardrobes because you can get killed by doing so. But take pictures of this wardrobe with the masks in it, and you'll get another one of the collectibles show up. Just to really show you guys where this is, I'll go back to the door so you can trace my steps if you like. A big tip though, if you're confused as to which wardrobe it is, if you go to open the wardrobe a little bit, let the interact button go, and if it slams closed, don't open that wardrobe, you'll get killed. But to the immediate right of the door we came through into that room is a hole in the floor that you need to drop down, and that's where you need to go. It's in the back corner. Okay, so now we're going to pull back this rug with the shadow standing on it, and we need to go down this hole. So climb down the ladder and head through this kind of small crawl space, I guess. But in the back of this area there's a hole in the wall you need to interact with and pull the metal bar out of it. Sorted. So once you've done that, go back the way you came, back through the little crawl space, and we're going to go up the ladder again. Beautiful. Then we're going to go right up that small set of stairs, and then right again. We're just following the hallway here. Don't go into any of these rooms, just keep following the hallway. And you'll need to move this chair out of the way of this door, so you might need to put whatever item you've got in your hand away. Mine was the lighter, so pick that up and drop it once you've freed up a hand, and open up the closet door, and then you need to open up the closet, other closet door as well to move through, and then we're going to go left and down these stairs. If you don't know how to free up a hand, just go into your inventory and select one of the top spaces, and it should store whatever item you're holding in one of those slots. Swing it left when you go through the door and head through the door that's directly opposite you. You'll get a little glimpse of the monster there. Go right into the corridor and you'll take in the door on your first right. And then you'll have a series of doors that you want to walk through. I tried to pull out my lighter here so I could see a little better because I know it's dark in this area, but it just won't light up around here. So I guess we're just out of luck with that one. Up these stairs and to the end of the hallway here to go through another door. So many doors. Let's head through this door. I think this is one we've got to pull open. They're a little bit awkward at times. So you've got to go through the door on your left here, but you want to open the door that's directly opposite you as well, because you've got to carry something through there that's quite big in a minute. Just make sure you get that door that's opposite you open. There are only 2 doors that you can open when you first get to those 4 doors. Just open them both and then head through the one on the left. And then come down the stairs and come into this little room, open the cabinet and grab the rusty key. And then we're just going back the way we came. So let's keep going. And this key will open the locked door among those 4 doors. So use the rusty key on this door. Open it up, head on through. And in the back corner of this room is a plank you can carry, and this is the item we need to bring through. I put away my lighter so I could carry it. And I'm going to keep moving here. We need to go through the door on our right on the way back. It's a bit awkward, it can get stuck on the door frames and stuff, so be careful. When you approach this hole in the floor, the plank will get put down over the hole, and you can cross safely. So keep following this corridor around, through this door, and we're going to keep following this corridor. Ignore the spooky stuff. Don't go into any of these rooms, just keep going. And through the door that's at the end right here. And you'll come into this sort of cross section of stairs. You're just going to go down the first set and then left when you reach the bottom. through this door, and it's really dark in here. You may need, I tried to use my lighter, but it still won't light up, so you'll probably need to use your camera to find the door you need to go through. Oh, sorry, no, the stairs that you need to go up. Yeah, we need to go up the stairs. They're pretty much directly opposite the door, but at the top of the stairs is a door you need to go through. So use your camera to find it. It can be a little bit awkward, I know, and it's still dark when you go through that door, but if you navigate through it, you can see sort of dust particles in the air. You'll find a hole in the floor that you can drop through, and then you'll go through another door and you'll end up in this room that's just full of bin bags and cars piled up and stuff, and you'll need to climb up a couple of boxes to get up here, and just follow this path all the way up and you'll be able to get to the top and open this door. So pull that door open and you're back in the main house again on the bottom floor. And more or less we're done with all of the navigating around the house that we need to do in Lucy's chapter. We just need to go to the bathroom now. So we're going to go use those stairs that we've used before and back up these stairs towards the bathroom. And here we are. So in this section we need to pretty much just run a bath. This takes a couple of minutes. So draw back the shower curtain, and I'm not entirely, I think you need to look at the hairdryer in order to start running the bath. I was messing with the doors and doing a bunch of stuff, but it only seems to seem to trigger for me when I looked at the hairdryer. I'm not sure if that is the trigger for the bath to start running. But you'll hear it anyway, and you kind of need to just wait around for it to fill up. So I was just trying to mess around and get it to start, but I wasn't sure what exactly triggers it. But I think just looking at this dryer over here starts it. The light gets turned off on you, and this guy appears in the window. Creepy dude. So I'm going to turn the light back on here. Pretty much we just need to wait. The lighter is nearly empty. So I'm not sure if I used a pill there. I might have used one at the end of this chapter, but if you know where you're going, you kind of don't need them. It's pretty straightforward. Lucy's chapter is really short when you know where you're going. And like I mentioned before, even if you're after the collectibles, you can just mop up most of them once you've completed the chapter. You only really need to get those 3 that I showed you. And yeah, the rest can just be obtained when you're done, and that makes it so much easier just because you're not getting chased. I'm not sure if it's the same with Dolores' chapter, but I'll find out soon enough. I'm looking forward to learning that little run. And also the 2 new chapters, I'm looking forward to playing those. The first playthroughs of these horror games are always lots of fun. And very, very scary. Hopefully this guide has helped some of you out, though. More or less at this point, you are done with the chapter. You just need to wait for the bathtub to fill and then interact with it, and you'll be taken to a section where there's a bunch of dialogue and stuff, and then more or less the chapter ends. But like I said, we're going to get those collectibles. I'll show you where all of those are. If you're just after those collectibles, I'll timestamp them somewhere in the description or in the comment section or something so you guys can find it. I think Lucy was trolling us here and turned the light off. You can hear her groan when you turn it back on. I was using the camera to see around. I think if you leave the light off and try to get in the bathtub, it'll tell you it's too dark to get in the bath or something. So I'm going to drop the camera in the toilet here. The bath's just finished. Let's go interact with that bad boy. Lucy's back. Hello. So in this section you have a bunch of different dialogues, and you can speed this area up by approaching each one of the dialogues, like the area it's in, it's kind of just like darkness around you, but if you know where they are, you can walk into them and set them off, but I'm not quite sure where they are, so I was just trying to guess, walking into the darkness to make it faster, but...
Lucy! Supper's ready! Come on up!
Yeah, I couldn't quite figure out where they were. But well. There's the next one. There's like 3 or 4 of these.
Why would she do that? She loved Pico!
I don't know. She's never done anything like it. I think we should see a professional.
So if you're wondering why I'm walking into the darkness, that's why.
You heard the diagnostic. She could be in danger. We don't have much of a choice.
I know all that! But who the hell prescribes syringes for a child? Couldn't they just give us pills like everyone else? How can a child trust a parent that thrusts needles up their arms? This new doctor clearly doesn't know anything about parenting. I don't want their help anymore. She's only been worsening ever since we went to these doctors. Imaginary friends and all these weird behaviors? She doesn't even call me Mom anymore!
They're just trying to help. It's not their fault. Even before we sought their help, she had problems. She killed Pico for fuck's sake. Don't you remember?
Okay. So, the last one is the bathtub. Let's approach that. Who doesn't love a nice bathtub of blood? Lovely. Down we go. Num num num. Hey. So we got a short little cutscene with Lucy here. After we faceplant out the bath. Ready for it? Oof.
Lucy, what are you doing in there? Unlock the door, please. Lucy, are you okay? Open the door now! Lucy!
What's going on?
She locked herself in there. She won't open!
Lucy, open that door now.
Fucking do something!
Lucy, open that goddamn door now! Move!
Aggressive. So, in order to complete this chapter, you just need to pick up Lucy's jaw out of the sink. Very nice. Let's go and get it. There it is. That's quite a quick chapter. That's around 29 minutes or so, maybe a little bit less. Not bad at all. So, let's go and mop up the rest of those collectibles that I promised you guys. End of chapter. So, there's a couple on this floor. One of them is in the parents' room over here, in the bottom drawer of the dresser right here. There it is. Let's grab that one. And there's another one in the son's room, which is over here. We haven't actually been over here yet. open this door up, and in between the wardrobe and these boxes, you can find that one. You can kind of see it there. It's very well hidden, difficult to spot. Let's grab that. And right here is where the collectibles appear, so don't think that these are like extra ones or ones we're missing. That's where your collectibles will appear. So, down the stairs, and let's head over towards the progress room. There's one in there as well. Back this way to where we started. Just because it doesn't really matter if your sanity decreases. The house will mess with you, like lights will get turned on and off and you'll hear noises, but you won't get chased by anything, which makes life a lot easier. First time we've been in here on this save, so we get that notification about what we're doing. And let's head down the stairs. Swing a left, we're going to go back this way. And left down this hallway. There is one in the garage attic, I think, but we're going to leave that one till last. I could have gone and got it there. Probably would have been a little bit faster to go and get it there, but it doesn't really matter. It's not that far at all. So let's head this way and open up the cabinet here. And in the dining room, there's another one of those dolls. So there's a couple more in the bottom of the house. Let's just head this way. These stairs that we've used quite a bit. Back down to the bottom where we got the camera and stuff. And in this back room right here, in the freezer, you can find another one of the dolls. So crank that all the way open. It's kind of difficult to open stuff with the mouse on this game. I feel like it takes lots of swipes. Might not be the same if you're playing on controller, if this has come out on PC now and that's where you're playing it. So next one is down here in the insulated room. You'll need to follow this path back past where we fixed up the mannequin earlier. And underneath these stairs right here is where there is another doll. So the very last one that we want to get is in the garage attic. So let's head over there and take a little look at that bad boy. We're going to need to go back the way we came, back up these stairs. All the way up. Swing a left here. And we're going to have to use the key. This is the door that we found that note on at the very beginning of the run. But it's just down here. And use the key to open this door. Head on in. This is one of the pull doors that can be a little bit awkward. But in we go, past the car. And there's a light switch for the attic right here. So let's go up the stairs. And in the back corner is a toolbox that we can move out of the way. So just click on it. If you're on a mouse, this is a real headache to move. Like, it takes so many swipes. It's really slow. Hopefully it's a little better on controller for you guys. But our last collectible is just in here and on the left. So interact with the hole and in you go. And there it is. Right there. That's number 10. You should get your achievement or trophy when you're done with that one. And if we head back to where I pointed out to you earlier where they all are, you can see the collection of them. We'll head back there now. But either way, I hope this guide has helped some of you out. I know when I first played this game, it was definitely hard to figure out what the hell I was doing. I had no idea where I was going a lot of the time. So hopefully this guide helped some of you out. Let me know if it did. And also helped you get those collectibles, those Matryoshka dolls, or however you pronounce that. If you want to support me a little bit further, feel free to just, subscribe, drop a comment and stuff. Let me know what you think of the guide. Maybe follow me on Twitch if you're into that sort of thing too. Thank you all again very much for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day. And until next time, take it easy.